Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. The next day passes uneventfully. Doreen wakes up, and you have a nice, pleasant walk all the way to Kershwick. You get to the massive stone bridge between the Berkshire side of the forest, the Pocket, and the North Grove, and cross it after speaking to the guards there who deem you worthy to pass. You find yourself in the outskirts of Kershwick. Now, what is it that you're looking for here?
Farmlands, I guess.
There is farmland around you all over the place.
A small boy.
A small innocent child of any gender that looks like they're desperate to find a companion.
You're looking for a small, desperate child. Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, Sarf, give me a charisma check to identify the small, desperate children.
All right.
Let's see what you got here.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Perfect. It's
You
very
know-
adequate character.
You look around at the world and you realize that everyone is sad and desperate and in a state of suffering, and it makes you happy. You're having a hard time finding someone who's more suffering than the others.
I think I'm just like walking up to children and being like, "Hello, do you want a puppy?"
And they just run screaming from you. In fact, one of the
Probably
children
still got,
runs...
like, wounds from the previous battle, you know?
Yeah, one child runs screaming from you, and their father walks over with a pitchfork on their shoulder and says, "What the hell did you say to my daughter?"
I offered her a puppy.
You stay away from her. I got my eye on you.
I have two
He has
eyes
one eye.
on you right now.
Yeah, one of them's weird. I don't know which one, but weird. You stay
Sure.
away, weird man.
You sure you don't want a puppy?
Soph just stares blankly until the man with the pickaxe or
He takes a few steps back and, makes a show of holding on to his pitchfork and turns slightly so you can see the pointy tines coming out of the back.
I have one of those too, and he shows him the mole that's covered in orc blood. Oh, I guess it's not. I'm covered in orc blood. My mole isn't, but
He just growls at you and keeps his, keeps himself between you and his daughter.
I work in disassembling things. What do you do?
He steps back a little bit more.
Karasu walks kind of next to Soph and just looks at the man through his mask. I think you should move on. And he makes again a crow, like this agitated sound the crow made. Ah, ah, ah.
Jaina, get in the house.
Okay.
He backs up to his house.
Everyone, let's go to another farm and perhaps let me handle this next one. You're gonna scare everyone away. It's just like hide behind some trees over there. Like the elf can show you the way.
Yes, I guess we do need someone that is weak and will not be, someone that would be fearful of me would probably be adequate for this experiment.
Karasu just turns to Kyla and in Elvish. Yes, elf, show us the way to the woods.
All right, so you keep looking around. Who's the next person looking for a small, innocent child just wanting
Go to another farmland and I try to locate any small child that looks like their day is just a bit gloomier than the others.
Let's see how you do, Victor.
All right, wish me luck. Oh, really?
Oh, there you go. Yeah. You're walking along when you see this sad, dejected, 8-year-old girl sitting on a fence post, just kind of staring down at a mud puddle.
Hey, what's the matter? Why are you looking so down, little one?
Cause we had to put down Grimmy today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was Grimmy your friend?
Grimmy was our horse. Daddy said she was too old and need to stop living.
Yeah, it's always sad when a friend leaves you. Did you ride on her a lot?
No, but I like to feed her.
Oh, I bet you fed her some apples and some sugar cubes, didn't you? Yeah, that's very nice. So that's why you look like you're so sad. Like, can I? You know what? Can I bend down like? Can I let you in on a secret?
She kind of looks up at you, a little sad. Oh no, secrets are supposed to be kept.
Just keep one just between you and I.
Okay.
Right. And I just so happen it's like I look around like this the other. Never mind. It's like I just so happen that there's I have a little friend that is in need of another little friend, and you just look like the girl that could choose one. How do you feel about puppies?
Her eyes light up. Puppies?
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a puppy before. My friend Jimmy had one.
Oh. Now, do you feel? I just so happen that I have a little puppy that needs a friend, and you seem like a really responsible girl that could take very good care of one.
She nods. Now,
if you just stay put, I'll go fetch him and you can meet him, alright?
She gets to her feet and kind of hops up and down in place and goes, okay.
Alright, and I go and fetch one of the puppies, like whoever, I guess not the Snuffles one, because I'm guessing that Doreen would kill me if I take it.
Perhaps, yeah.
The unnamed puppy that she's free to name now.
There was Brownie, there was Snuffles, and then there's whatever. Who gives a shit about the other one?
Whatever puppy.
Yeah, fucking other puppy.
Right.
No, I'll give him Brownie, my puppy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
God damn it!
A bit double the suffering when.
Yeah, when I'm hurt.
Yeah. So it's like
Exactly.
I like it. Yeah. All right, I'll take Brownie. Go with your little girl. Now, this is Brownie. He's just a baby and might need some milk.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
And if you promise to take really good care and love him lots, he'll be yours.
I'll take really good care of him, mister. What was your name?
I am Carl.
I'll take good care of him, Mr. Carl. I promise.
Carl von Schnapp. Just to know you know that name.
Carl von Schnapp?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She scoops the puppy up in her arms, and it's a small puppy, but she's a small child, and so she's got the puppy. Oh my god!
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and she's overjoyed. She looks so happy.
Okay, hey, let's see here. Can I? I can't harvest the love right now, right? The drop of pure love would be like.
Probably not.
Doesn't work that way.
You just need to tell her that we need to check up on the puppy in like a week.
Are you there? I'm guessing you're with me.
Yeah, the party can.
I mean, the humans are okay, but the others,
The others are kind of hanging back.
The Monger Man, the Minotaur Man. The elf could be like in the middle or somewhere, but like, you know, like probably like the human.
I'm hanging way back. I don't want to be part of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Like now, we're gonna check up with you like in a few days or so, just to make sure like the puppy is adjusting its home. Just it's just healthy, but I think you can. You know.
I'll take good care of it. I promise. I'll take really good care of it for you. You won't have to worry about it at all. It'll be great. I'll take care of Brownie, and we'll be best friends, and we'll grow up together, and then we'll play fetch, and it'll be great.
That sounds lovely. And just, you know, between you and I, let's just keep this a bit of a secret, okay? Then we're coming back.
Okay.
I give it a little wink, like, yeah.
And where can we find you when we need to check up on him? Just need to do like a medical check.
Oh, that's my farm right there. That's my farm right there.
House over there?
Ah,
Perfect. We'll see you in like a week or so.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Let's meet up here-ish. Like, around maybe a few trees, like a bit about the farm, just like, you know, because we're a bit busy, you know, like.
Okay. In 1 week, in 7 days.
Does this sound good to
Next
you
Sunday?
guys?
Yeah, I can be here next Sunday.
Few days.
Yeah. I'll come right after church. I'll bring Brownie. It'll be great.
Yes. And we can say goodbye to him. That would be good before we leave town.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty then.
What's your name, little girl?
Susie. My name's Susie.
All right, Susie. Take good care of Brownie.
All right.
Cherish every day like it would be your last. With
how much do knives cost? Because I actually don't have one, and I'm probably going to need one for this.
You just ask me for a dagger.
True, yeah.
I've got like
Never mind,
24 of them.
I have a hidden stiletto in my cane. I think we got this covered.
It's a good thing to mention that I also have a bone saw strapped to my belt.
We're also conscious now.
And do we have any vials? We're going to need vials for the tears and the blood, so...
Yeah, I'm
do we have any
conscious
vials?
now.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just, in general, anyone have any knives? You know, just bone saw on belt.
There's an elf with 24 daggers on bandoliers.
Everyone's just covered in daggers, and he's like, need to go shopping. Yeah.
Well, I don't have one, and I imagine it would be very
I don't
useful.
have one either. Where could it be?
It's a bit
Makes
hard
them
to
feel a
come
bit
by,
inadequate.
Yeah, so do we have any vials to actually collect the material we need, or do we need to go buy vials?
I have the bottle.
Bottles will do, but we're going to need 2 separate ones, one for the tear and one for the blood.
I think we should. I don't know if 1 week is not a bit too much of time.
I take out a tiny wooden box. I take out a tiny wooden box and just hand it to him, and it has 4 vials in it.
All right, cool. That was me, yeah?
Yeah, you.
Oh, what to do now?
And a dagger. I hand a dagger to you.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Well, we have like a week to kill, so
And puppies.
yeah.
Well, it's 2 days. It's 2 days.
Do we want to find 2 other kids just to make sure?
I mean, we could. At the
Maybe
same
one
time,
other.
we could be like, you know, there's like strangers giving up puppies for no real reason, like approaching little children. Probably doesn't want to make us too known. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that weird? I don't know
how alert the guard is in Kirchwick, but yeah.
You're on the right foot there, boy.
We're out in the farm areas too, not like in the town for now.
Well, maybe if we give her 3 puppies, then we have 3 chances.
Oh God.
Fuck.
I'm fine with 2, but not 3.
Whatever you want to give her, but we should probably stick with her. And not make our presence too widespread.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not like
Well-
just showing up will immediately.
Can I get 2 Orisons at some point? Since we're resting
Oh yeah,
for a week.
in the next week, I'm sure I can just heal everyone, Neal.
Sure.
Okay. I think so.
But we also have to like do expenses, right, for a week.
Yeah,
Sure.
so let's figure out what you guys want to do with this week. Are there any other ingredients that you need?
Honey is pretty easy to come by, right?
Yeah, that's super easy. You can just buy that in
Okay.
town.
Yeah. I don't know. Isn't there like a beach in Kershvik?
Yeah, there is.
Honestly, we take a relaxing week, just to like relax on the beach, right?
Sure, this is where Desmond went for his beach vacation.
I
So,
remember.
We could also try to find some butterflies, see if we can get some kisses of a butterfly.
As a backup, sure. I'll look
So you
around
mean
for
we
butterflies.
don't have to cut the tail of
So-
the puppy, but we still have to kill it and collect the tears of the girl? It
And-
sounds
and we-
like
we need to
that's
blood,
redundant,
so-
to be honest.
yeah.
I mean,
Um,
we might not have to kill the puppy. We just, cut it a little, extract some blood, and Iorson it.
yeah, but then we need to make the girl
And
cry.
then also, we just tell the girl she's not taking good enough care of it, take it away and collect the fear.
Potentially, but I think the tea will be more powerful if we kill the dog.
You would have
It's
to.
a little bit less evil.
Just
I
a
think it's
little.
significantly left. I think it's significantly less evil.
But
Yeah.
we won't get as powerful.
I mean, the mental scars will still be there.
Oh yeah, the mental scars will be there, but it's not like
Seeing a
there's a
puppy
difference between. No. Hold on.
A broken heart.
There's the difference between your best friend moving away when you're a kid and your best friend getting horrifically murdered in front of you. Like, I think there's a little bit of a difference there as mental
One is a
scars
broken
go.
heart, and the other is just like a sad person. So we got to break her heart. I vote kill the puppy.
It should increase the potency of the ingredient, so we might have a better chance of succeeding.
Alright,
Yeah,
fine,
yeah.
whatever.
Why are you the chaotic evil person advocating for like the lesser evil here?
Oh, I'm chaotic evil because I'm going to be chopping off limbs. If I didn't go down, we were going to have like 18 orc hands.
Oh.
Is that
So
really?
for the week, Soph is just going to be begging for money and sleeping in the streets, and that's about it.
Like 12.
Is
Begging
it
for
evil
money and
to
sleeping.
the,
Okay.
is it
Do
evil
I get
to
any money out of
dismember?
that week, or-
You will not make a profit begging for money. If you beg and live in the worst possible conditions, you might break even. But begging
fine.
is an inefficient method of getting wealth.
A break even.
You're
is
in
fine.
Sweden, you're not.
So,
I guess once we're all healed up, I'll just like be offering like to treat people's wounds for money and then like give a little to the church.
How much do we heal per day?
1 HP per day.
I mean, I can cast like 12 HP plus a cure light wound.
Yeah, but Soph will just refuse all magical healing.
Oh god damn it.
But can't you do like a full bed rest kind of thing with a healer? But I don't know how that works.
We don't have any
Yeah.
healers.
Yeah, we do.
Neal,
I have taxidermy, anatomy, and healing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's like you wouldn't have to magically heal you necessarily.
Oh, if he's not magically healing me, that's fine. But Soph would not take magical healing.
Why
So
don't you
you
take
get
magical
2 days.
healing out of curiosity?
Because it's like, Soph thinks it's like cheating. You know, you've got to endure the pain to get the reward. So, yeah.
Okay.
Neal, can I make like a? I have a swimming proficiency. Can I teach people how to swim, like giving swimming lessons while we're on the beach?
I think we've already tried that, and Neil just doesn't like it.
I think
Okay.
it's just a little bit weird to go to people on the beach and be like, hey, can I teach you how to swim?
Wait,
Like, that's probably the sort of thing that's going to get you a lot of stray glances and a lot of like, who the hell are you, stay away from me sort of things.
I mean, if I have spare time, I'll go swimming with you, but
Yeah, people can go swimming at the beach if you have a swimming proficiency.
I do, yeah.
if I'm helping him, since there's like a guy and a girl, would it help like get people to like doing lessons or whatever?
Possibly.
Because I can swim.
We can all swim.
So if we get these other components as well, does that increase the chance for the potion to succeed, like in the brewing part of it?
I mean, in reality, it doesn't really matter if it succeeds or not. The guy's going to get a vial of something, and we're going to get paid. So.
Okay. So it sounds like over the course of this week, Sarf is going to be begging and going to the beach. Victor is going to be trying to give swimming lessons or just hanging out at the beach.
That's if it's like not feasible. I probably will just hang out at the beach.
Sure.
Maybe, like if it's like a nighttime kind of thing, like a dance or something at the beach.
There are definitely bonfire parties at the beach at night.
I will try to like woo up a nice looking lady and dance.
You will try to woo a lady and dance. Wonderful. Give me a charisma check at a +3 because you're a noble. You know, it's that special nobleness.
Nobleness.
Yes, that's quite good. You may find a... Oh, wow. Yeah. You definitely find a single lady of approximately your own age. It's nighttime. You guys are at the beach. There's dancing. It's wonderful.
Do we play that out, or do you want to?
No, I was just gonna not play it out because there's still plenty of campaign maybe left to get to.
I was so stoked for that.
Yeah. Come morning time, however, there, Victor, by the light of day, without the wonderful long shadows of the bonfire and the inevitable drinking, and comes along with the dancing, you get a good look at your dancing partner here, and you examine the 6 hotness on her by the light of day, and
like, what did I do last night?
Lord Von Schnob, are you taking me back to Berkshire with you?
Like, how many days are we in, Neal?
This is like night 1 of your 7 days here in Kershwick.
Is this happening like in his room or like?
Oh no, it's a bonfire on the beach. I think they just passed out on the sand. You know, it's like a.
Oh,
I'm probably there because I was hanging out at the beach.
Yeah, so you guys might be waking up kind of spread out along the beach, and you see Victor Von Schnob rolled up under a blanket with this woman.
That's
Creature?
got 6 attractiveness.
Yeah.
Soft.
I do a little. I do like a little. I throw up in my mouth a little bit. I swallow it.
Sweetie.
And I do like this one moment. And I put on my stuff.
Oh, are we going somewhere? And she gets up and starts, getting all of her stuff together too. Folds up the blanket. Here, let me put this in your bag for you, and helps open your stuff and starts stuffing it with your bag. And would you carry this too? I don't think I have a pocket. And has a small loaf of bread, which you don't know how she brought with her, but here it is. And she starts putting it in your bag too.
Oh God, what did we do last night?
Soft approaches them and be like, "Oh, I see you two are a happy couple."
Karasu?
I walk over just next to him. What will you pay me to get rid of her now?
No. We should wait. This is very entertaining.
Like,
So where to, honey?
I go to like
Yes, where to?
1 second, like.
She follows behind you as you say 1 second anyway. Are we going shopping in town?
Just wait. I have to speak to my associates.
Oh, are you gonna introduce me?
Just 1 second.
I walk over and say hello to her and go to shake her hand.
Don't.
Hi.
Looking at his grimace on his face, Soph is very happy with this.
My name's Sophia. Victor says that we're gonna be friends.
Yes, we're gonna be very good friends, Sophia. My name is Soph.
Wonderful. Are you a lord like Victor?
Oh, I'm not a lord. I'm a cleric.
Oh.
I just assist our good lord.
I unscrew like one of my I have like a bit of booze in one of my.
Yeah, look, I'll take you to where we're staying. I'll take you to where he's staying.
Oh, it's okay. We're gonna spend the day together.
Okay. Where can I find you if you two get separated so I can help you find them again?
Oh, I hope we never get separated. He said so many sweet things last night about traveling and his family.
Ah, excellent. Yeah, of course. He's a wonderful man.
Like,
you don't remember her name? Victor, how could you not remember her name after a whole night of dancing? You can give me a charisma check if you want to remember it.
I want to remember her name.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey,
you. Have you met my good friend? Like Karasu? Like Karasu?
I kind of take a look around. Neal, are there people around?
Yeah, I mean, it's a beach. People are waking up. There's a big party. Some people are coming down. There's some fishermen out in the water. You know, there's some folks about.
I just, with the strong lizard arm, just pat him on the shoulder, like really heavily. Yeah, you can handle this. And I like walk away.
Wow, you're so open and accepting, Victor. You have such weird-looking friends.
I know. It's
At this time, I come over a Minotaur.
This is my friend.
Hey, Victor, how's it going? I see you have a new companion.
It's great.
Why, hello! You must be Zunkin Rushbutt. Victor told me so much about you last night.
I did.
So Victor,
That's my one and truly confident.
Yeah, I can.
When's the wedding plan?
Wedding? He didn't say anything about that.
You know, I'm a good boat piloter. I could accommodate you for a nice boat tour. You know.
Oh, I would love a love boat tour of the Kershwick Bay. Victor, can we do that?
Oh.
Can we do it?
Hold on, am I gonna be collecting hands now? Am I gonna wind up getting hands from this? I feel like I might be.
I might have to check in with Doreen about, does this look a word to you? Like, just for.
As I hear that, I like stop, come back, and whisper to Victor. Well, if you want to, there is this a bit secluded bay out of view. Cost you a bit of penny.
I will give you this, and I pull out like an ornate gem that I have like in one of my pockets.
I try to appraise it. I look at it.
Victor, is that
about that time? Can I walk up to Victor and be like, "Oh, there"? About that time, can I walk up to Victor and just like, "Oh, there you are, Victor," and like put my hand on his shoulder and look at the girl.
Do I see this gem at all?
You must be Kyla the elf.
Yes.
She is.
That's nice to meet you. I'm Sophia. Victor and I met last night at a bonfire where we danced all night.
Oh, really?
It was quite something.
Are you coming on with us on our boat adventure today?
Yes.
So Victor, are you gonna give her that gem you were planning on giving her?
You're just teasing Sarf. He couldn't have planned on anything. We had romantic, fortuitous this meeting last night. It was
I
as
heard
if the
him talking
stars
about it last
themselves.
How much is the gem worth?
He
That
has
was
one
it.
in his pocket right now.
How much my gem is worth?
Yeah, I rolled 35.
85 gold.
Ooh.
Oh, that gem. Okay.
It's an old gem. I haven't sold anything. It's just like
I kind of look at and how much is it worth?
I'm like, yeah. I think that answers your question. I'm like,
All right, we can get rid of her for that gem. I mean,
a boat run sounds fun.
about that.
Can we go on a boat run?
I think you should take her back to your room in the tavern. Show her around town. Have an easy date to start off with. We can go on a boat ride another time.
Oh,
She should-
surely we should lead off with something spectacular.
Actually, you know what would be even better? We could get her escort to Berkshire. So that way she can live with you.
No, I think a boat ride is quite to die for.
I think it would be better if she went to where you were living right away.
Sweet Jesus.
Don't
Yeah,
you think
we-
that, Sophia? Don't you want to see his home to start things off with? Like, that would be a great idea. We can get you a trip down to Berkshire. Yeah?
That'd be great.
Fantastic. Let's sort it out right now. I'm assuming we can, like, hire transport for people somewhere in the town.
Oh yeah, you can definitely hire a carriage to get her there. It'll be like a proper escort through that section of the woods is going to be like 300 copper to get her there safely and soundly.
And how much does it cost for, like, a night at the Shenanigans?
Like 50 copper a night. Yeah.
All right, well, I'll arrange for her to get a carriage to Berkshire, tell her to stay at Shenanigans, and give her like 5-10 silver for the stay at Shenanigans.
Oh, that's so considerate of you. He didn't say that you were his nicest friend, but you certainly are.
I sure am.
My friend.
But I don't quite want to go yet. I was hoping we could still spend the day together. You were gonna take me shopping, right?
But parting is such a sweet sorrow.
Oh, I'm not ready for that. You know, remember those plans you said last night about the things we were gonna buy? Should we go? There's a lover's shop down the lane.
Yes, let's go there. I'd like to see it myself.
You're not
And I like reach for like I like put my hand on Victor's back and start pushing him towards the town and walking with him.
All right.
that sweet suffering.
I am a lord.
Wait, can we get the tears off of her?
Oh. Oh.
Well, I guess she's in love right now, so maybe we should extract something that.
Well, it'll be
blood.
an excellent backup when we get back to Berkshire.
Do we have to wait that long?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you go shopping with her down the lane. There's a lover's store where you can get specialty clothing and other items.
I'm like encouraging him. At every step of the way
Yeah,
to
that
spend
sounds
money.
great. How much is this costing me?
Well, she knows that you're a wealthy noble with many assets. You talked much last night about your assets here, so it's probably going to cost you in the range of like 500 or 600 copper, all told.
Alright, that's like I was probably mesmerized by her assets, so probably why I'm in this pickle right now.
I mean, it was dark. You were drinking. It was a party.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No one's helping me with this. I can't let them make a scene because I'm a noble. So yeah, I'll just have to silently suffer. Thank you.
I mean,
Like, so I should be very happy, Ben.
I don't think you found Doreen
boy.
anywhere, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I will splurge, I guess, 500 copper on this girl.
All right. You
Even though
splurge.
She looks like I don't know, something out of a horror story.
It's only 6 hotness. It's not 3. It's definitely down
She only
there.
has some boils on her face.
Right. It's just like the
One or
one.
two words, you know.
Listen, she's ugly. If anything's out of a horror story, it's Doreen.
Yeah.
Like, just the really creepy sunken eyes constantly smiling at you.
Yeah. Anyway.
I forgot about that part, yeah.
Eventually, the second day gets passed with the shopping and a love boat ride and
Love boat ride?
I'm staying with
Love
them the whole
Boat
time.
yeah, wasn't Zunkin gonna row you around?
Yeah, well, I
thought the
offered
second
it.
day she was going to Shenanigans.
Yeah.
She was shopping and
she'll
then-
leave that evening.
Yeah.
But it's a nice, wonderful day here, and now you've spent 2 wonderful days in Kershwick. You have 5 more to spend. Is there anything else you want to do in town while you wait to murder a puppy?
I would like, in this week, from time to time, kind of change my clothing because I also have a traveling cloak. So kind of change from my heavy, like all-covering set. Because I guess we have a room or somewhere we stay at, and I'm going to go pickpocketing where like crowded areas.
Are you sure you want to do that?
If he's doing this, do you like let anyone know, or are you doing it in the street near where I'm begging at the time, or?
If you are begging, I probably can tell. I probably would tell you a bit. I mean, I kind of make myself look like an ordinary mongrel man a bit.
An ordinary monk, man.
Well, if you come and approach me and talk to me about it, I'm going to tell Bastian which people gave me money because they probably have the most amount of money, and sort of like that.
And I would just, while making my way through the crowd, just try to.
Sure.
I have 75% chance to succeed.
Excellent. Now you are a giant, right? You're 7 feet tall and
But
hideous.
I can crouch over like a mongrel man.
Sure, I mean, you can hunch over all you want, but you're gonna stand the fuck out in a crowd. You're 7 feet tall and hunched over, and either you are obviously a mongrelman or you're like shrouded in mystery, like this giant hunched over creature. So you can totally try and pick pockets. You said it's a 75% chance?
Just a moment. Just thinking of it since you said that. What is the crowd like? What is the crowd like?
Well, there are various places in Kershwick. Where would you like to be pickpocketing?
Maybe if I find like a place where there are not a lot of guards around.
Well, guards tend to congregate in the areas where there are the most people, where there's the most chance. Like market squares, there's always a few guards standing around. Busy streets, there's a couple people standing around, right? Like generally you put guards in areas where there's the most crime or where there's the most population in order to even that sort of shit out. So you could find a less populated area that is less likely to have guards.
Yeah. Less populated, and I would just try once first, where kind of like I look like I make myself obviously a mongrel man, but kind of not carefully looking around, bump into a person and then scurry off, kind of.
Sure. Sure. Why don't you roll me a pickpockets check here? D100.
This will be great.
Ooh. Wow, that is on the nose. Yeah, sure enough, you do manage to bump into somebody in a not super crowded area where there's no guards standing around, and the person you bump into is an older gentleman who starts grumbling at you, "Watch your step where you're going," and marches off down the street. And you have grabbed someone's purse.
And I will just make my way to the next corner, like away from the street. Not running, but like.
Yeah. 12, 13, and 9 is 22. So you get around the corner, and you find that your bag contains 12, 13, 14, 18 silver coins.
That is more than the 1 gold and 3 silver I had before.
Yep.
Yep. I
All
just
right.
need enough to get by for this week.
Excellent. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I just need enough for the living costs.
Wonderful. You vanish into the city streets, and that's the end of that. Eventually, the old man will realize that his money has been taken, because, clearly his bag is gone when he goes to pay for something.
And I will go back to the tavern and dress up as my normal self. And go
Right, as there's no way they could confuse the one 7-foot-tall mongrelman for the other 7-foot-tall mongrelman. The beak on the face will change it all. But we are lucky enough that they won't be able to find you, however. Lucky you. You managed to completely escape from the situation. Are there anything else you guys would like to do during this week?
I offer my services at the blacksmith to, do some manual work, hammering some things, to pay expenses.
Sure. That's probably not going to really make many ends meet, I don't think you can just wander in blacksmith and cover your expenses that way. Because either they've got a fully operational shack with all the apprentices and everything they need, or if they're undermanned and here's a strange minotaur showing up saying, I'll help you out for a week, is a little sketchy. I don't think you should be able to just pay expenses everywhere you go, but I'll make some die rolls and see what's going on. What's your charisma?
Ooh, let me check.
Is it at least 15? No. Okay. No, you just get rebuffed. People seem untrustworthy of well-armed minotaurs walking around offering blacksmith services.
Kyla is just gonna walk around and people watch, and she's gonna dress in more kind of middle-class clothing.
Okay. You can people watch. That is something you can definitely do without any problems. Yeah.
Do you give Sop any money while he's begging?
I consider asking you if you want me to throw daggers at an apple on your head, but
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, for the guy who wants to just heal naturally, I'm not sure that's the best idea.
Well, I mean, it depends what day. I may say maybe later when I'm more healthy.
okay.
All right. Zunkin, you've already done your thing. Sarp's done your thing. Victor, you've gotten into enough trouble already. Kyla, you're people watching. Karasu, you've stolen some money. Doreen, what is your story this week?
Like I said, I was just kind of going around casting orisons on random people, helping anyone that is specifically injured or anything.
Absolutely. The church always has need for healing. Aren't you an evil character, though? What are you getting out of this?
I'm a cleric of fear. I just my presence staring at them, orisonning them, should be enough to instill fear, and I'll just be lecturing the people as I heal them up.
And what is your fear-based lecture?
You must understand and experience your fear enough that you are able to control it and actually overcome it. So it's all about just, you have to experience the fear to learn to control it.
But do you want people to
in a
overcome
way
their
that's
fears?
beneficial to you. If you're afraid of something, you've got to learn to use it, but not be forced to retreat, but know when to retreat.
Okay.
Just use it in a wise sense.
All the while this is going on.
Wow, those are some really good rolls. Okay, you heal the shit out of some people and scare a few of them and teach a few how to control, their emotions, or at least that they ought to control their emotions a little bit better.
Right.
Yeah.
While looking like the Joker,
Oh yeah, just almost looking like a smiling Blair Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
With the just jet black hair, just smiling at them. Yeah.
Why are you so serious?
All right. Well, a week passes. An eventful week for many of you here in Berkshire, or in Kirschwick. And eventually it has come time to revisit your friend, your new friend.
Susie.
Yeah.
So how do we want to do this?
While you guys are on your way to meet up with Susie, let's have this conversation. How are you going to do this? What's the plan?
My plan is to ask her to hold the dog. I just need to take a blood sample, and then I'm gonna cut the dog's throat, and then use the vials to collect her tears in the blood, and then we just go.
Well, yeah.
I think that's as simple as it is, right?
And I'm gonna.
What about the part of a drop of pure love?
That'll be from the dog, because the dog will be in pure love with the kid because we got it so young. It'll be like the kid is the dog's mother.
And Kylo's just gonna keep way back. Well, I guess I'll keep watch, but I'm also just keeping way back.
So the drop of pure love is going to be the blood of the dog?
Yeah.
Okay. You feel like that's a good source of love.
Yeah, I feel like dogs have an unconditional love for
as
their
long as
owners.
you
Right, but what I'm saying is like the...
in the
Sorry. Okay. Go ahead, Simon. Sorry.
like you should cut it in the dog's heart, right? Like you don't extract it.
It comes from the heart.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
like that idea.
Because there's a lot of
It's
fluids
either
you could
that or we
take
take
from
some
someone.
brain juices.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where you wanted to get your juices from. Whatever you want is fine.
I mean, when I'm taxidermying the dog, we could just take the brain juices.
Shoot.
I guess we could take the bone marrow, but I don't think our characters know that that's where the blood comes from. So.
True.
Yeah.
Symbolic things.
Exactly. It comes from the heart. Everyone
Comes
knows
from the
that.
heart. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And we like how despite how creepy this sounds, you probably have to lure her out a bit from her farm. Like a little bit a ways away.
Yeah, we just tell her, it needs to be a secret, right?
Because we kind of gave her this dog, So.
And we want to do the medical check. We don't want it to be out in the open where the dog's going to get scared. It won't be comfortable for us to do it there. So go somewhere really quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? What was her name again?
Susie.
Susie? Is that all right, Susie?
Are we there yet?
No, this is the conversation you're having on your way.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So what are we others supposed to do in this?
Just stand and be trees.
We still need
watch.
her, yes. So if she wants to run away, I can stop her from doing that.
Watch and either enjoy or watch and suffer. Either
Okay,
is
I'll
fine.
stop her if she tries to run away.
Yeah, but
That is
don't try to hurt her.
Don't
Does-
worry, it means
We
I'll do it.
probably do want to avoid being child killers at least.
Maybe.
Don't worry,
Don't run
maybe.
from myself.
You can always. That's fine.
I'll make sure that she sees the puppy get killed.
Oh yeah, she'll be holding it.
What do you exactly want to do?
Well, I'm gonna get her to hold the puppy. They need to take a blood.
I mean, you Minotaur, what are you going to do?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, there's a
I can
farm right there. You can
command
stand and graze a bit if you want.
I can cast a spell to our damn place.
Oh, can we get someone to cast command to make her?
Yes.
Let's do that. That'll be way better.
What
Make
do
a
you want
what?
me to command her?
Command her to kill the dog. Can we just say kill and give her a dagger and put the dog in her hand? She'll kill the nearest thing.
It is a bit ambiguous. If I command her to kill, she could choose another person.
Ah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, command needs to be very explicit. There can't be any confusion as to what the command needs to be.
If I can
Could put the dagger
Like,
in
if
her
I can-
hand.
Yeah, and you can
Yeah, but
just
then
say
she could
thrust,
try
and
and
then
kill
and then
one of
she'll
us.
thrust,
Yeah.
the dagger in.
He could also just have stabbed the ground.
or to thrust her pelvis. Like, I mean,
I can command her to hold, and she will not move. I can command her to hush, and she will not speak. I can command her to cry, but I cannot command her to directly attack a creature.
Yeah, if for some reason this little girl is like oddly like strong with her emotions, like we should probably just be able to command her to cry.
yeah, and we just need someone to stand behind her so she can't run away once the dog's throat's cut. So that's probably the Minotaur.
I'll stand behind her then.
Well,
Put your like the hand on
Actually, I think
be
I'm
like-
the one who's going to be behind her.
Okay.
I'm the one who's
You know-
gonna talk to her, you know, like do the.
Like, gotta fear, don't be afraid.
Yeah, so
Kyla's way back.
I kind of want to be one. This sounds very, you know, this sounds creepy, but like I want to be the one who stabs the dog, you know. Like,
You wanna do it? That's fine. That's fine.
Oh yeah,
Lovely.
you are the one who gave it.
because I want to put the blame on my brother.
Oh, Christ.
All right, you're doing it then. All right.
But then we'll have you stand around just like to, you know, hinder her if she runs away. All right, let's shall we then? At this, yeah, and we'll
Make sure to have the vials ready.
yeah, give me like the. I guess one has to have the vial for the blood, and one has to have the vial for the tears.
I'll be ready to collect her tears.
Okay.
And I'll just be ready to hold her down as well as she cries.
All right. I'll you go and hide in a like, little tree, like if it's like a meadow or something, or some trees near the farm, and I'll get her to come to us.
I can hide very good. I could wait until you give a signal.
But just tell her that you're gonna meet up with us, and that way we can all say goodbye to the dog.
Mm.
Yeah, and then we'll just be hiding in a grove of trees or something, not too far away.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Why is this so well planned compared to our other shit?
All
right.
right, man. Because we only want to do this once in the end, really.
Yeah,
It's
I
got to
guess-
be
mean,
well
I'm prepared to
planned.
a few more
makes
times.
sense.
Oh my god.
And just for all the people watching, if all the cow meth did not get us on any kind of list, this will definitely do
No,
that.
it's fine. It's fine. All you're doing is making a little child unhappy. There's nothing illegal about. I mean, murdering puppies. No, not in this world. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So
Yeah, I
here
mean,
you go.
A small child into a forest and murdering their puppy would probably have some legal issues there.
Possibly.
Don't do it.
I want to like make sure like that he is like at a far away from the farm that like there's no one like really watching over.
Sure. So let's start this off. You're walking down the lane, and there's Susie with Brownie. She's got Brownie tucked up in her arms, and the dog is like licking her face all over. She's
look at
oblivious to you guys walking down the road because she is so absorbed in the puppy in her arms.
I could like go hide. Vámonos, go.
We will hide
It's
near,
sweet, it's
in
sweet.
the forest nearby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gonna
Yeah,
go
like
in the forest.
he's there. It's just.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna hide just in case shit gets really bad.
All right.
I'm also hiding. I have 80% chance to hide in natural settings.
Wonderful. Who is going to go speak to Susie directly?
Me. Well,
Doreen?
I'll be part of it.
Doreen and
Yeah.
Victor?
Yeah.
Just Doreen and Victor.
Your
Cool.
smile is kind of like, it's just it might be a bit. Anyway, okay, let's just go. Shoot.
I'm grazing
It's
on the grasslands, just
Right. You fit right in.
All right, so Doreen and Victor, you walk up the lane, and there's little Susie with little Brownie, and they're so happy and in love together. And Brownie's licking her
I
face.
put
and-
on my best smile, I go home, I hunched out, like, hi, Susie.
Carl!
Yeah.
Oh!
How is you and
Oh my god, she's the best! I love Brownie!
She's the best.
You said you needed to check her? A medical check? I don't know what medical is, but okay.
Have you been taking good care of her?
Daddy said I could keep her.
That's great.
Uh-huh.
I'm so happy for you.
Uh-huh. I told him that I found her in a shed, so that way he wouldn't know who gave them to me.
You're so smart, Susie. That was really good.
At this point, I feel like we're teaching this girl a life lesson almost.
It's really good for her in the long run. Don't accept puppies from strangers. Yeah, you shouldn't be trusting strangers as an 8-year-old child.
That's kind of group.
Yeah, this
is that how we're justifying this? Okay. I just look around. Is your dad around here? Like, it's like. Yeah.
No, he's still at church.
Okay.
Yeah, he likes to spend time at Mommy's grave.
I see.
Neal trying so hard to fucking guilt trip us. So goddamn hard.
It's too late. We're already so invested in this. Like you can't. We're too deep. We're too deep.
There's no turning back.
Yeah. We're too deep. All right. We have to give her a bit of a checkup and just to make sure she's healthy and she'll be a good puppy dog when she grows up. I also have some friends that really want to say goodbye to Brownie because they're like her too. So if you can just go over here, to just go over here, and we'll just be over.
Oh, Daddy always says I shouldn't go into the woods with strangers.
Susie, you know me. I'm not a stranger. I'm Carl.
No, Daddy said never go into the wood with strangers. He says that's how goblins get you.
Susie, do I look like a goblin?
No.
Susie.
Give me a charisma check to lure the small child into the woods.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Any bonuses to that, Neal?
Not for being a noble, but maybe for being the giver. No, I would say the bonuses. I would say that getting a charisma check to do it is all the bonuses indeed.
God damn it.
No, I promised Daddy, and you always keep your promises.
Is anyone actually around?
No.
I'm grazing the grasslands.
No, she already said her father was at church. So
you don't see anyone around. You're at the edge of her farm. There's some cows in the pasture, and
I put on a very I've been very smiley, but I put on a stern face a bit. Susie, listen good. Okay, this is very important for Brownie. She will be your long life companion, and when you're grown up. Very important for her that we go in the woods and do this checkup.
She starts to edge away from you slowly. Kind
of okay. Okay. All right, Susie, you're right. We'll do the checkup right here.
Good.
All right. Okay. Now I'll just be taking little Brownie for a little bit, okay?
She hands Brownie over to you.
That's a good dog, and I kind of look over to Doreen.
Oh yeah, I'm just, I'll just go over to her. Don't worry, it's going to be all right.
All right. I put I take out the vial. I have
What's that for?
Oh, it's just a sample, really.
Okay.
For her. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about.
But I guess I kind of have the dog in one. I kind of have to scruff it a little bit.
By the back of the neck.
The way it doesn't hurt the dog really,
right,
but
right.
The puppy.
Yeah, totally.
That's a good dog. All right, Susie, you make sure you watch closely, okay?
Oh, do I have to do this again?
And I slowly, I very deftly take out the dagger, very quickly, try to just take the dagger out and stab it into the heart of the dog.
She immediately freaks out and starts shrieking and crying and leaps desperately to grab Brownie from you.
I hold her back, Neal, and
it's okay. She rolls a 2. It's impossible. She's a squealing child, and Dorleen's behind her, grabbing her by the shoulders. She is freaking out as you murder her favorite companion.
Neal, how far away are we?
You're in the woods that you were gonna try and lure her into, so maybe 50 feet, 60 feet, maybe up to somewhere between 50 and 100 feet away.
I went with the dagger, I produced the vial and let the blood drop into the vial. Yes, it's okay.
I'll step out, Neal. And the shadows grow dark. Whispers in the winds. I command her. Cry.
You know what? That's fine. She was on the tears just flow and flow and flow.
And I'm going back into the woods because she is making so much noise.
All right, Neal, I collect said tears.
We collect a few tears.
All right, so Victor collects the blood. Doreen collects the tears. Sarf, what were you doing?
I'm walking up to just inspect the scene from a close angle. And watch as she learns her lesson from the suffering.
She is indeed suffering. I mean, her mother's dead. Her favorite horse was just put down. She got a puppy and was finally feeling happy about something in life for the first time in years. Yeah. And now her puppy's being murdered by these strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in front of her, I'm probably just going to cut the tail off of the puppy.
Oh, God. And then you just cut the puppy's tail off. She has collapsed into a puddle of a child, crying and sobbing on the ground.
Alright, so I'm gonna
remember this name, Carl von Schnapp.
I'm gonna look around in the group and be like, Carl?
Murderer of puppies.
Do we have everything we need? Yeah.
Trying very hard here.
Tail, we can go?
Yes, you have the things that you need.
We had the drop of... we had the blood.
Neal, I'm going to leave behind the shitty puppy that I don't like.
Alright, you leave the unnamed puppy on the side of the road.
Right next to her as she's just sobbing in a ball.
I'm
gonna step on the puppy as I walk past.
Hey! No. Wait, which one? The live one or the dead one?
The one you dropped on the floor, the live one.
No.
She's not getting a puppy this day.
Oh, she's getting this puppy.
No, I'm stepping on it. If you I'm stepping.
Okay, I'm gonna say we're just back at Shenanigans. All right, a day and a half passes. I can't do this anymore.
I was kind of hightail out of there. I don't want to be here anywhere.
Maybe do you need a break?
We're back at Shenanigans, guys.
Yeah,
you make it back here. We're gonna go to break. This is literally the darkest and most twisted episode of Shenanigans we've ever had, and that includes the murdering of Nomish children by suffocation. So,
hey, happy 100th anniversary of Shenanigans!
Wait, is this the 100th episode or something?
It's the 100th episode that'll make it to YouTube if we put this one up, and I'm having serious questions about that. I don't know if I feel comfortable keeping this one alive. This mod might just get deleted.
The worst that could happen is it gets demonetized.
That's fine. It's fine. We're going to break. We'll see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.
Yeah.